Hi YouTube, it's Kathy, happy Vlogmas. Two things I've noticed since getting my hair cut. One, I never seem to brush it on the second day, like the day after I wash it, because why bother? And two, I think about haircuts much more frequently, in that I need one really soon, and usually I'm like a year or two between haircuts with my long hair. And from long hair, we get to nostalgia. From nostalgia, we get to last Vlogmas. Last Vlogmas, I did a bunch of how-to videos, and this is going to be one of those. But first, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory. So when I first started drinking about 11.5 years ago, one of my go-to beverages was a Rye and Coke, because I'm from Canada, and that's a thing. Rye is a type of grain, and they make it into a type of whiskey called rye whiskey. In fact, I always think of it as a very Canadian beverage because I have a friend who is named after the beverage Rye and Coke, because that's what his parents were drinking when he was conceived. His name is Ryan. His middle name is not Coke. However, I didn't really know it was just a Canadian thing until I moved to Europe. When I moved to Europe and would try to order a Rye and Coke, the bartenders would look at me like I was nuts. So today, I would like to show you how to make a Rye and Coke. For this recipe, you will need 1 clean drinking glass, some rye whiskey, Coke. How much you like is up to you. Also, if you want to use Pepsi, you go right for it. I really don't care which kind of soda pop you use. I don't care about soda pop enough to care about the difference between the brown basic beverages. 2 ice cubes. If you didn't freeze ice ahead of time, skip this step. Optional, 1 shot glass. Also very optional, 1 wedge of lime. To start, put your ice into the cup. Next, take your rye. This is the part where using the shot glass is optional. For today, I'm going to use it just to show you. It makes pouring easier. Next, add the Coke. I find that pouring it at an angle means you don't get super fuzzy Coke. If you decided you also wanted the lime, garnish it on the side. But let's be honest, if you were actually going to use the lime, you might as well squeeze and dump. And that's what your finished product looks like. Now here's the important part. If you're of legal age, you don't have to drive anytime soon or have any real responsibilities for a while, feel free to serve now. This is 1 serving. If you plan on having more than 1 serving, you should probably have some food with that. I recommend you don't have more than 3. If you don't meet any of those 3 criteria, promptly forget how to make this beverage. People tell me that Coke tastes fine on its own. There's also things like tea, coffee, water, milk. For some reason, people drink that. Have one of those. In the comments down below, let me know what the last beverage you had was, and I will see you tomorrow for more Vlogmas. Bye!